Anyway, let's just settle into our meditation posture. And check your feet and your legs. And make sure your coccyx is raised, sit bones are raised. You want your pelvic bowl to be level. So not the sacrum not tipping too far back or too far forward. So everything's kind of in line. Shoulders over the hips, ears over the shoulders, hands in the meditation mudra. And just imagine your spine is made of a string of pearls of light, stretching from the base of your spine all the way up through the crown of your head. And you just imagine there's somebody there very gently lengthening your spine. And Patricia, you've got a very beautiful inner smile going on there. So everybody, why don't you think about this idea of this inner smile? And Venerable Sangye Kadro, as I heard her mention once, you can just imagine it's almost as if you're about to break into a smile. So the corner of your mouth lifts very slightly, as if you're about to smile, but you don't. This helps to lift the mind. Head is slightly tipped forward. The eyes are down, looking along the length of the nose to a spot about 2 inches ahead of you. If your eyes are open, tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Relax the jaw. Let's just go to the crown of the head and relax the scalp there. Relax the forehead and the eyes. Let's go into the back of the head and relax. Sorry, the back of the eye socket. Relax the eyes, the nose, and the cheeks. The area around the mouth. Check the jaw again. Go to the back of the head, relax the scalp there. Just notice every time you do this, what's happening in your face, how much tension we hold. Relax your ears and your temples. And bring the mind to the breath. Just very gently noticing the sensation of the cool air as you're breathing in, flowing in across the nostrils. And the sensation, slightly warmer air as you're breathing out, flowing across that outside of the nostrils. As we bring to mind a motivation for this morning's practice. Or maybe we think that perhaps what we're doing this morning is maybe motivating that all our effort, getting up, coming to the Zoom Gompa. This is all going towards all our study, our meditation, our spiritual practice, so we can be of benefit to others. Imagine right now, before we move into our meditation, all the people of your life surrounding you, the ones you love, the ones you don't love maybe so much, the ones who either irritate you, maybe that person at work never stops talking. maybe the people who have actually harmed you. And then the strangers, the ones you don't take terribly much notice of. Maybe you don't remember their name. And just bear in mind, all these people are equal, and also equal to all of us here and to you, in that they're really wishing constantly, looking constantly for happiness and satisfaction, and not ever quite being able to find it. Keep searching, never really getting it. And then also they're equal in their wish to be free from suffering and problems and constantly running into them, big or small. And then there's this incredible potential that we all have inside of us. Everybody has this. Even our pet cat. All the birds outside. So bearing that in mind, just bring the mind to the breath, just very gently breathing in and breathing out. If there's any sound in your external environment, you can allow the sounds to be there. Try not to have the mind run off and investigate. Bring the mind back to the breath. And your thoughts will be arising, abiding, falling, like a river of mental moments, just flowing. And just allow those thoughts to be there. And just try not to follow the story. If something pops into your mind, maybe something you have to do today or some conversation that you had, maybe something that's either worrying you or a little bit exciting, and just allow those thoughts and let them go rather than following them, making more story. Try not to judge your thoughts. Just be kind to yourself. So let's just move into our 9-round breathing. So just to remind everybody, just experiment when you're breathing in and breathing out. Maybe do even counts. So you're keeping the breath as you're breathing in and breathing out even. See how that impacts your mind. In yoga, they usually use it to help to stabilize the mind. And when you're breathing in, you breathe in this blissful, radiant white light. And as you're breathing out, you breathe out. If we'll start with the breathing in with the right nostril, as you're breathing out through the left, all this kind of unhealthy desire energy, attachment energy, grasping and neediness, anxiety, wanting things. And do that 3 times, and then breathe in through the left, the blissful radiant white light, and breathe out through the right, all your anger and disappointment and depression and jealousy, bitterness and grudges. All these things that we don't like to see in other people, but we do actually have all this inside of us. So we want to purify it, just get rid of it. And then breathing in through both nostrils, blissful, radiant, white light. And remember, when you're breathing in, you can pause at the top of the breath for 1 count. And then just as you breathe out through both nostrils, blissful, radiant, white light, all your ignorance. And this is the ignorance of not knowing the way things really exist. Emptiness, not understanding reality. Okay, so in our own time. So if you're finished, just bring the mind back to the breath and just feel. Is there a difference in your mind now from when you started? Perhaps you're feeling a little bit more settled, focused. So we'll just use this now for this next meditation. So we'll do the body of light. So imagine above the crown of your head a sphere of white light, slightly smaller than the size of your head, and it's pure, radiant, it's translucent, maybe like a hologram. Brilliant. So just try and focus on this light for a moment. If you can't see it very sharply, don't worry, it's just enough to know that it's there. And think that the sphere of light represents all the universal goodness, love, and wisdom in the universe. Fulfillment of your highest potential. Now just imagine that it decreases in size until it's about an inch in diameter, and it dissolves and melts through the crown of your head. And just kind of reaches your heart center. And once it's reached your heart center, your heart chakra, it begins to expand once again, slowly spreading throughout your entire body. And as this light is spreading throughout your body, all the solid parts of your body dissolve and become light. So your organs, your bones, your blood vessels, the blood, and the muscles, the tendons, the ligaments, your brain, even your eyelashes, your skin, your hair, all become light, pure, translucent light. So really try and focus on your body as light. And think that all the problems and negativities and hindrances have completely vanished and you've reached a state of wholeness and perfection. Should any distracting thought or object, sensation arise in your mind, let it also dissolve into light. So we'll meditate in this way for another 5 or so minutes. If your mind starts to wander, you can bring it back to the breath and then go back to your body of light. The breath is like a home base. So now just very slowly bring your mind back and bring to mind all the people of your life and our motivation. We dedicate all this positive energy that we've created this morning to the people of our life, the ones we love, the ones we don't love so much, and the strangers. Particularly bring to mind anyone you know might be suffering. Maybe someone passed recently, maybe someone passed a long time ago. You can send them, keep them in your mind and send them all the positive energy you've created in this very short half hour this morning to them. And for the benefit of all sentient beings and for yourselves, for all of us, that we may continue to have the merit to connect like this on the Zoom as we move forward on our spiritual path. Okay, everyone. Thank you so very much.